In modern music production standards, there are a lot of bass allowed. Speaking from producer standpoint, with countless amount of synthesizers, samples and saturation units, it is very easy to get too excited about bass design and dial in too much of it. Acquiring the perfect amount of bass is also very tricky if you don't have monitors with great low frequency response or acoustic treatment. But honestly, even with those steps checked, sometimes it is hard to get things right, as it is the most challenging task. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to take control over your bass frequencies to save your mix from being muddy and master from being distorted and not loud enough. So let's start with listening to this drop part. As you can see and hear, I use bass sound with a lot of body and movement. Getting it lower in the mix may cause losing vibe, and since it takes huge parts of songs like this, I don't want to ruin the flow. With that in mind, let's load our plugin BASSROOM on Master Channel. BASSROOM uses algorithms and identifies how the human ear perceives low frequencies relative to the balance of the whole mix. Place and chain highly depends on your process. For more subtle changes, it can go near the end. But as I want to fix my problems early, I'm putting it right after mix good compression. To get the most out of BASSROOM, use presets or reference tracks. Those presets are nowhere near the ones you see in other EQ plugins. BASSROOM is always listening to your music first to give you the best results and adjustments unique for your material. If you want to use reference as your target, load it to BASSROOM and select heavy bass parts like chorus or drop. The safest way is to use preset that suits your genre. Although by my experience with BASSROOM, I can tell you that sometimes you can get great results by matching preset to the bass sound itself, rather than the whole mix. Now you need to monitor bass heavy part of your production. And you will see the targets move to suggested EQ positions. If I'm being honest, those suggestions already got me close to the sound I was looking for. But of course, nothing holds you back from adjusting those starting points a little to your own preference. If you will use BASSROOM for subtle adjustments, it may not be the issue. But if you're following my example, pay attention to level before and after processing. After cutting frequencies, you may be tricked by your ear with overall weaker sound. That's why BASSROOM has this built-in level match feature. If the gain has changed more than 2 dB, the speaker icon will turn orange. Then you will need to hover your mouse over the bypass icon, open the output gain and level match pointer by clicking on it. As the levels are matched, let's quickly compare before and after. Now the track feels way more open and balanced, and that's due to BASSROOM taking care of my low frequencies. After bass adjustments being made, it will be way easier for me to finalize mixing and mastering process. And speaking of mastering, it is very crucial to have your bass level right to achieve more loudness and to not overload the limiter with unnecessary huge low end. The unique filters in BASSROOM are a perfect solution for transparent adjustments and retaining punch and clarity of your music. If you want to try it out for yourself, visit the link in the description to get 15 days free trial. If you learned something new, or you're just enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more mixing and mastering tips.